Look around you. Everything in your life right now, your successes, your struggles, your opportunities, is a reflection of how your mind is wired. Some people seem to attract wealth, success, and incredible opportunities effortlessly. Others work just as hard, yet never seem to break through. Why? It's not just about talent. It's not just about luck. It's about something much deeper, a force that has been shaping your reality from the moment you were born. But here's the thing. Most people don't even realize it's happening. They go through life reacting instead of creating, hoping instead of knowing, chasing instead of attracting. What if, starting today, you could change that? What if you could tap into the same force that high achievers, visionaries, and self-made millionaires have used for centuries? Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll never see your life the same way again. Let's start with a story. A struggling entrepreneur had nothing left except one last $100. Instead of clinging to it, he donated it to a local cause. Days later, an unexpected opportunity landed in his lap, a business deal that changed his financial future. Coincidence? Or proof of a deeper law at work? Science backs this up. Research shows that giving activates reward centers in the brain, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. Generosity not only makes us happier, but also strengthens our social connections, opening doors to new opportunities. Even in the business world, the most successful entrepreneurs understand this principle. Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, and Richard Branson have all built empires around giving. Not just wealth, but time, knowledge, and opportunities. It's no accident that the world's top earners are often its biggest givers. But let's be clear. True giving is not about expecting something in return. It's about shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. When you give freely, without fear, without hesitation, you send a message to the universe. I trust that there is always more. This is where most people struggle. They fear that giving means losing. They hold on to what they have, afraid there won't be enough. But consider this. A clenched fist cannot receive. Only an open hand can welcome new opportunities. Think about it. How often have you seen people who cling desperately to money, yet it always seems to slip through their fingers? And then there are those who give generously, and somehow they always seem to attract more. This is the cycle of giving at work. Let's take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you gave something? Your time, your energy, a small act of kindness, without expecting anything in return? And when was the last time life unexpectedly rewarded you? The answer might surprise you. Giving isn't just about money. It can be as simple as sharing knowledge, offering support, or inspiring others. The most valuable gifts often cost nothing at all, yet they generate the greatest returns. The universe operates like a river. When you allow energy, wealth, and kindness to flow through you, you stay connected to its abundance. But when you block that flow, out of fear, greed, or hesitation, you create stagnation in your own life. Here's a challenge. For the next 7 days, practice intentional giving. It could be a compliment, a favor, or helping someone without them asking. Just give and observe what happens. The results may astound you. Now let's take this deeper. In the second part of this video, we'll explore how to use the principle of giving to transform your life, and why some of the greatest minds in history swore by it. Stay with me, because the most powerful revelations are still ahead. Now that we understand the principle of giving, let's explore how to apply it in ways that unlock abundance in every area of life. First, recognize that giving is a mindset, not just an action. It's about seeing the world through the lens of abundance rather than scarcity. People who embody this principle don't just give occasionally, they make generosity a part of who they are. Take Muhammad Ali, for example. Long before he was a champion, he declared, "I am the greatest." He gave his confidence to the world before the world confirmed it. This wasn't arrogance. It was an act of belief, an affirmation of what he was willing to give to his craft, his fans, and his legacy. Elon Musk operates by a principle of giving before receiving, but instead of money, he gives vision, risk, and relentless effort long before the world catches up. Think about Tesla. Before electric cars were popular, before they were even profitable, Musk poured his own fortune into the company, nearly going bankrupt in the process. He didn't wait for the market to validate his idea. He gave everything to a future he believed in. The same happened with SpaceX. When early rocket launches kept failing, investors lost faith. But Musk kept giving his time, his money, and his belief, refusing to let setbacks define him. His persistence paid off. SpaceX made history, securing NASA contracts and proving that private space travel was possible. This is the ultimate form of giving, giving your energy, your ideas, your resilience to something bigger than yourself. Musk didn't wait for permission. He gave his full commitment, and in return, he built some of the most revolutionary companies in the world. That's the secret. Those who shape the future are the ones willing to give everything to a vision before it even exists. Generosity is the foundation of personal growth. When you give effort, you gain mastery. When you give love, you receive connection. When you give knowledge, you deepen your own understanding. The cycle is endless. Now, let's talk about fear, the biggest obstacle to giving. People worry, if I give too much, what if I have nothing left? But the truth is, the more you give, the more you realize you were never lacking to begin with. A powerful example of this comes from a struggling startup team. With limited funds, they still chose to invest in helping others, mentoring young entrepreneurs, offering free resources. What happened? Investors took notice, partnerships formed. The very act of giving attracted opportunities they never expected. This is why some of the most successful people swear by the law of reciprocity. When you give without expectation, life finds a way to return it. Not always instantly, not always in the way you predict, but always when you need it most. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever helped someone only to find that later, when you needed support, it came from an unexpected place? That's the cycle in motion. So here's your challenge. Starting today, become a giver. Not in a way that drains you, but in a way that expands you. Give your energy, your kindness, your talents. Give without waiting for the perfect moment, because the moment is now. And if you're wondering, will this really change my life? There's only one way to find out. Try it. If this message resonated with you, take action. Like this video, subscribe, and share one way you're going to practice giving in the comments. Let's start a movement. Because when we give together, we create something far greater than ourselves. And remember, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want. Zig Ziglar.